Today I'm taking a look at the WORKPRO 50-inch 2-tier heavy-duty garage storage rack workstation kit. Okay, so we got good packaging on here. Oh, that's nice. So this is our shelf, and we don't have to bend anything or really put anything together here. It is actually entirely built on hinges, so it just kind of unfolds, and then we would bolt that together. It is a super easy design. Got our instructions. Everything on there appears to be well labeled, easy to read. Another thing I like seeing on here is that we actually have a double slide. So that means this is going to be able to hold more weight than a single slide drawer. Very important if you're going to be loading this guy down. Okay, so here we've got what look like some mounting brackets. Nice that they got all that organized in one box. Double layers of foam. Here is our grate. So this looks like it's going to be our tabletop. Just so you can see that material has got a matte finish on it. Okay, here we've got the receivers for those slides. We got a bag full of our hardware. A couple of rails. Here is our pegboard. That is slotted as well as punched, and it looks like we can orient that horizontally or vertically. And then the bottom we got our legs and our frame. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. This is going to be our front support, so this is going to sit between the legs, but then it also has its own support built in, and that is already installed. So there's even less work for us to do. I'm used to having to do more work to put all these things together. This is going to be one of the easiest things I've put together so far. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but little details like that are fairly reassuring. So here is our leg, and you can see this little pattern that we got on the top. This is basically going to slide together like industrial shelving. We got our foot on the bottom. That does have a hole in it. So if you want to bolt that to the ground wherever you put it, you can do that. So all we have to do to assemble this part is we link these two pieces together and then slide it, and that is locked in place. So it is hard to get much easier than that. And as we put weight on that shelf, all that's going to do is it's going to press it further in and lock it in place even better. And then for the assembly, we're using these pins. You can see it's got these little detents in it. So we don't have to spin a nut on or anything like that. We literally just pop that right through. For these side braces, we are going to be using a bolt and a nut. That is a 10mm nut, and that is a nylon lock nut, so we don't have to worry about that coming out. Now we're going to mount our slides. For that, we're going to use these mounting brackets. That is actually labeled R. This is for a right side. So we're going to use one R and one L for each. The first one, we're going to have the slides coming out like this, and we're going to put the R on the front. This is threaded on the back, so all we got to do is drop our bolt in and thread that in. Don't want to tighten it up yet because this is slotted, so we can slide up and down. I want to make sure that's inserted correctly, then we can tighten that down. So we got our right on the front, and we're going to put our left. See that L right there on the back. So that is what that one will look like when it's done. Right there. And we could tighten those bolts up. Then this one we're going to flip around so that it comes out this way. And we're going to put the left side on the front. Then it will assemble the same way. Oh, that's nice. So it actually comes with a mat installed on it. Cool. So you don't have to worry about our tools slipping around. So now we got these spacers. They're just some little plastic pins. Those just pop right in, and we can put on our tabletop. So this side has got kind of some lines running down it. I guess you could use those for measuring, or we could use the side without it. Doesn't really seem to matter. Now we got the same thing for the bottom, and that is going to be for our grate. Then we got caps for the top. Makes that look a little prettier. Also prevents people from getting cut on it. So the only thing we got left is going to be our pegboard, and it says up here at the top that we can install that on the back or we can install that on the side. So if we want to leave space open on the back, we can do that. I'm going to install it the way they got in the picture with the pegboard on the back. That way we can hang our tools on that if we want to. So again, we got left and right. This one's got a faint L right there. That's going to go on the left. Since we're looking at the back of it now, we're going to be putting that on our right side. So this is going to be for mounting to the back. If you were going to mount to the side, you would use this one. There's just an angle bracket. So this will just drop in like that, and this one will drop in like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to take our front support. That comes in from in front and drops down, and same thing on this side. And we can take our pegboard. There we go. And it all slides together. And last up, we got these pins. Oh, it's nice. It actually is slotted. And then we do also have some spots here in the front where you can drop more of those pins in if we want to. But that is it. That is a nice big heavy-duty bench. It says it can hold 3,000 pounds. Like I said, this type of material, they use that for making industrial shelves. I have something just like that in my garage. The biggest thing about it is the fact that it's easy to assemble. Like as far as putting together a workbench with a large drawer on it, that is probably a record time for me. But yeah, that is an awesome workbench. I'm very happy to have it.